Okay, so driving home, right? It's March 23rd. It's a Wednesday. What was I thinking? I was thinking about thought and how our thoughts create our reality, but also that thought. Like, say I just had an idea. Like, I was driving by the airport and I noticed in the different colors of planes. But planes are kind of just generically painted, maybe 2 colors, 3 at the most. But if you did like really cool like flame work or like designs, like scenes, like have the old 70s barbarian like on the side of your plane, something, and you could have a company called Plane Designs, right? Get it? Plane. But they're not plain. They're actually really involved. Or they can be plain, but you know what I mean? Like custom artwork for your plane, your Cessnas or whatever. You have the teeth, and all that in the front. Anyways, Plane Designs. Now, that made me think about, okay, that's an idea. Maybe it exists already. I don't know. But I always think about the first person to have a certain idea brings it into reality, right? It brings that idea into the reality, so that now it's part of the human consciousness, so that whoever's the first one to come up with the idea, it becomes part of the consciousness to be able to tap into it. Now, perhaps that's our reason for our existence. We are little pieces of God, of the Logos, and we are out there thinking, right? We're conscious, and it's always on the look, kind of like a starfish or something, or a jellyfish with tentacles. We're always out, always ready to pick up new thought, right? And we add it to the collective, kind of like a Borg sort of a thing, but in a good way, right? We're adding knowledge to God's knowledge. So every single moment that hasn't existed before, or maybe it has the potential for new thought, for new ideas to enhance the rest, right? So I was just thinking that from such a small thought of Plane Designs to a huge thought of what is the purpose of the collective consciousness in the universe. It's this God seeking to know God in every single way, right? And that we've learned over time there's certain good ways and there's bad ways. There's suffering and there's joy, right? You can choose. You have the free will to choose either way. So that's it. You can choose darkness if you want. You can choose light. So I love this planet Earth, man. Oh my God. They call it Terra. Well, I'm sure every species, every dimension, whatever, billions of different life forms have a different name for it, right? I wonder what the Sasquatch call planet Earth. Wujaka. It's called. They don't even speak. They probably have a thought for it. Right? They're telepathic. I don't think Sasquatch actually speak a language. They like to knock on trees. I think Sasquatch are probably a lot like dolphins. They're just like little kids, right? They're probably not mean at all. I don't think they fight. You never see any Sasquatch battle like evidence. You never see any dead bodies, right? Evidence of blood. They don't get together in large groups and have wars. Maybe their wars are underground, right? Who knows? Maybe they're pets for the great aliens and they let them out of the caves once in a while. Maybe those reptilians, they're reptilian pets. Hey, we'll let you walk around the forest for a bit. Just don't let the humans see you. Alright. See you later. I don't know shit shit. He who knows shit, kind of knows, but really doesn't know shit still. What's that Joseph Campbell said one time? He was quoting somebody saying, he who thinks he knows not. He who thinks he doesn't know, knows. Well, even he who thinks he doesn't know. He knows he doesn't know, he still doesn't know. So nobody knows. There's only one knowing, the all-knowing. There's only one knowing. It's the all-knowing. I gotta remember to make this the title of this. There's only one knowing, and that is all-knowing. Wow. If you really suss that out, that's deep. I mean, I'm always leaning towards saying that one knowing is love. It's, what other feeling is better than love? There's no other feeling than love. I swear to God, like, it can't be. You know what? From the whatever evil I've experienced and gratification of revenge or shit, it doesn't compare. Any evil that I've done doesn't even. It's not even close. It's a billionth of the size of the love, right? Because when you help somebody, or your forgiveness, man, between people, that's a really great kind of love. The love of attraction, physically, that's a beautiful love in its pure form, and the love of brotherhood, the love of sisterhood, the love of fatherhood, the love of motherhood, like the love of children for their parents, the love of children for each other, on all levels, all ages. Like, just there's immense amounts of love. And it's so much better than any kind of darkness. So if you're in this universe and you're a conscious entity, you gotta know that. Like, it doesn't get me why these motherfuckers with all the money in the world, and they can do it, yeah, they travel, live a great lifestyle, but can they really enjoy it? No. None of that. None of their perversion, their human trafficking, their murdering children, they're raping children. None of that. None of what they ever do, controlling a whole quadrant of a galaxy, a whole planet, like controlling them. None of the fruit of any of that work will never even add up to the smallest bit of love. Right?